Yo, it's your boy Jay the DJ, and you are now watching Crown on SaraG TV.
That's just how the world spins. I guess I'm selfish every now and then. You sin, I sin. You bleed, I bleed. You lose, I lose. I'm human too. Yeah.
Describe the process of making a song. Okay. It depends on the person. Some people got it written, some people don't. Some people I gotta help write. Some people I gotta give ideas, change words around, take beats out, add drops here, add certain things there. And some people, they know what they want, and I don't really gotta do much. So it depends on the artist. Yeah, it's not that hard. Okay. What's something new you want to try? I want to try interviewing, what I'm doing now. I'm not really a camera person, so this is different. But yeah, that's what I want to try. I want to try talking more to people instead of talking to myself. What advice would you have for someone wanting to follow in your footsteps? I would say to don't listen to what anybody has to say, because they're always gonna say that you ain't got the right sound, or your sound's different, or it's not it. And you gotta understand that as an engineer or a producer, you're creating your own sound, you're making a new sound for the industry, and what everybody else has to say has nothing to do with what you're doing. And also just keep going and reaching out. Networking is the biggest thing as an engineer, DJ, producer. You gotta talk to people, you gotta show that you see them, that you're watching, and that, yeah, they're making a step to being somebody. Where do you see your career in life in 5 years? Honestly, I just grabbed this building and it's not what I wanted. Honestly, I want a big football field studio that has everything that the city needs as far as a record label. I want to be able to bring those big Rolls Royces inside of a big photo booth, photo room, be able to, anything they need to make themselves be an artist and be seen, I want it to be there for them in one building. So that's what I want in 5 years. I want to be the staple for Boston and everybody having what they need as an artist. What is something that you want to change in your community? That's a hard question. In my community, I want everybody to be able to work together. I want the streets of this music industry, which runs the industry, to be a lot more connected and less we're over here, everybody's in different corners, and I want everybody to be able to come together and be able to do features together and come together as a city, Massachusetts being one city instead of just Boston, Cambridge, Worcester, and everybody feel like they're one. So that's what I want to change about this community. When do you feel the most alive? I feel the most alive when the song's out, the video's up, and the plays are going up. I get a lot more happy when I know that I have millions of people watching multiple projects that I did out of my own bedroom or things like that. It just makes me, that's when I feel alive, because I feel a little bigger about myself, and it's bigger than just a little bedroom that I recorded somebody out of. Who are you inspired by? I would have to say I'm inspired by my goals and my list of things that I haven't achieved yet, instead of people, because I feel like my generation and just overall the Black community, we've been stuck in poverty for so long that people think they can't do it, and kind of writing down that list makes you more inspired than someone else might make you inspired these days. What are some qualities you admire about your parents? Ooh, a parent. I'd have to say I inspire a lot by my mom. My building that I just grabbed wouldn't be done without her. She literally told me I had 2 months to get the studio out of the house. So honestly, I wouldn't be outside of the house if it wasn't for her pushing me out and being scared of the fear of making that money and upholding that rent for all the other stuff. It was really on her pushing me to do better. So that's what I admire about her. And also, she don't play no games. I'm a person who I love doing what I do so much that I might discount everybody. She's one that's just, I need all of it. And cool, we've been friends for so long, I still need it. So that's what I admire about her. She's not taking no shorts. What is the biggest sacrifice you had for your career? My biggest sacrifice, I would have to say, was my sleep. I threw my bed away at 16. I'm 25. I just purchased my first bed this year. So I would have to say that would be the biggest sacrifice, it'd be my sleep. And also, in the career I'm in, people think that you're always at your desk and that you don't have a life. And you really don't. When somebody needs a record, if they have a big artist in the studio at the time, you kind of got to rush to that computer and do it. It's kind of a thing where you're always working. Even if they booked for a certain hour, if they need their files, they might not have time to wait for them files, and they're in a legal stance. They need their files. I can't keep and withhold their files. So I'd have to say that those two would be the biggest sacrifice. It'd be my time and my sleep. Last but not least, why did your last relationship end? What did the relationship teach you? That's a good question. So my last relationship ended because I would say both of us. I can't blame myself, and I can't fully blame her. Honestly, it was my first claim one. And with that, I had to learn a lot. I had to learn a lot through that. And I just say I didn't feel supported enough in my career. There's certain places, as an artist, you want your partner to be and see. And sometimes when they don't make you feel as big as what you are, what you feel you are, and what the stuff that you've achieved, it kind of distances you from that person. Also, I feel like my business hindered being in that relationship. Me being a person who always wants to be around my significant other. It kind of hinders you to take time away from your business and forget that you need to go make money. So I would say that's what it taught me and how it ended. I just needed more. Coming up, make sure you're on the lookout for Rec Room podcast. It's gonna be a super lit rec podcast. Also, make sure you're on the lookout for freestyles, Jay the DJ freestyles for every artist that can rap, because there are a lot of Boston rappers out here that don't have a chance because of this vocal and singy type of lane that has the pop. It's your boy Jay the DJ signing out. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to SaraG TV.